About1 here, coming at you with a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Video, and in today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Video we're going to be doing Konami Fix the Ban List, a segment on my channel where I talk about cards that I believe need to be hit, banned, semi-limited, banned, unlimited, all of the good stuff about the ban list that we know needs to be coming off or coming on. And today I wanted to talk about cards that do actually need to be addressed right now. And now, don't get me wrong, this format is actually really good right now. We have a very healthy and balanced format. It's just there's a few tweaks in the game that I still need to refer to and talk about that need to happen on the ban list, and that's what this segment on my channel is for, is to talk about those things that I believe need to be done on the ban list to kind of correct the game, make the game better, and just make it more enjoyable for everyone around. So, what cards are we going to be talking about today? Well, today's a twofer episode. I've never done a twofer episode of Konami Fix the Ban List, and it's a twofer for one reason, because of this option is very dangerous, and the option is basically we need to see Danger Nessie and Danger Jackalope going to either banned or won. Now, hear me out why this needs to happen. Danger Nessie and Danger Jackalope are basically very similar in regards as all the dangers are, where they can reveal themselves. If your opponent doesn't discard a random copy of itself from your hand, you can special summon it and draw. That's alright. Like, having upstart effects are fine because you can have the risk of not getting your additional draws, and that's all good and dandy. But even still, the dangers are a bit broken because of the additional effects put on them. And all the other dangers, they don't really need to be hit. Like Bigfoot, Thunderbird, Chupacabra. These are all examples of dangers that don't need to be hit, because Bigfoot only pops a card, so does Thunderbird, and Chupacabra only revives. But the reason these two need to be hit specifically is because, well, they gain you advantage even if they're discarded. And I know all the other dangers have similar effects that can gain you potential advantage if they're discarded. Like Bigfoot, as I said, it destroys a card. Thunderbird destroys a card. Chupacabra revives from the grave. But these two cards in particular are ones that really do need to be hit for a good reason. And the reason is that Nessie says you can search any danger from your deck. So you can search out Bigfoot, you can search out another Jackalope, you could search out a Tsuchinoko, you could search out a Chupacabra, a Mothman. You could search out any card that you need in your deck that's danger related to get an additional free upstart. So if you failed on the Nessie, by discarding a Nessie, you get to reveal another danger to essentially get another draw. And Jackalope, because if you discard it, you essentially get free resources anyway, in the form of any level 8, 7, 4, or 3 monster, or in just any package you want. And looking at the dangers in a nutshell, these are the two ones that really do need to be hit. And we can even tell from deck lists going around that the majority of all danger packages is triple Nessie, triple Jackalope, triple Snake, which you don't really need to hit because it just summons itself, one Chupacabra, and Mothmans. And you're normally running and from what I'm seeing is that you're normally running one Chupacabra, 2 Mothman, and 3 Snake. But those dangers are fine. Those don't gain you much advantage. Like Mothman discards, if it's discarded, you draw a card, discard a card. It's a Dark World Dealings, which is fine. Dark World Dealings is not a broken card. Tsuchinoko, it discards itself, it special summons itself from the grave. That's not broken either. It's basically a trick clown. But looking at Danger Nessie and looking at Danger Jackalope, I feel that these are the two that really need to be hit. Because looking at decks such as the Danger Orcust variant, the Danger Thunder Dragon variant, like these two decks, they mainly win because they're able to use the Jackalope to either summon a card from the deck to gain that additional resource to essentially go into the Sarudra and get more resources, or in the Danger Orcust deck, for instance, they discard the Jackalope, get the free level 4 from the deck, which is Mothman or Chupacabra, and then is able to go into the Azathoth to go even further, such as we saw from from the YCS Dusseldorf, where Thomas Rose, all he needed to do was discard that Jackalope, and he would have been able to make the Azafot, stop the Solomon Great Player, and been able to win easy. Still think the Solomon Great Player should have won that, by the way. But looking at it in a nutshell, in the whole danger package, the whole danger engine, Nessie being an additional searcher to gain you more advantage, to gain you more resources, to gain you more dangers that could potentially discard themselves or not be discarded to then draw a card, is just insane. And looking at Jackalope being, it's the same kind of thing where if you discard it, you still get a free monster from the deck that's any level you want, so you could potentially make all these plays. And even in the past, we could see these two being very broken. Seeing is that if you discard a Jackalope, you just summon a Nessie or a Dogman, and then you would just easily make a big Tomahawk with 2 level 7 monsters if you're easily able to get to those resources, and then go even further from there. And with Nessie in general, being able to search those level 7s if you discarded it, to then be able to get to the big monsters that you need, or the Jackalope in general. And I'm just, like, I'm thinking of it in a way that these two cards are the most broken dangers. Like, honestly, looking at all the dangers, they're fine. Like, Tsuchinoko's good. It's not the most broken thing. Chupacabra, it's a monster reborn. Bigfoot, pop. Thunderbird, pop. Like, Oigo Boigo is a send from deck to grave. Like, all the dangers aren't a problem, but these two in particular, I feel like, are the ones that really do need to be addressed and really do need to be hit to somewhat balance out the game a bit more. Because we're seeing really degenerate strategies with Azafot, and we're seeing really degenerate strategies where your opponent just makes triple Colossus and pass. And I feel like these two cards do need to be addressed in the ban list in some capacity in the danger area. Like, all the dangers, they're not broken. All of them aren't broken. They're really good. They're really powerful. But I feel like Nessie and Jackalope are the ones that are putting the danger deck over the edge, being that you can just summon from deck or get a free search, and it's just something that I believe needs to be addressed. But guys, that's just my personal thoughts and opinions on this. I feel like Nessie and Jackalope need to go. Do you think Nessie and Jackalope need to go? They could go. I personally feel like they should be limited just so the danger deck doesn't completely die, but it kind of limits their resources, stops them from being able to just continuously search the Jackalopes or search the Nessies and just go even further from there. And also it'll down the consistency of the danger deck to quite an extent, seeing as they won't be able to gain all this additional advantage in general. But, guys, that's just my personal opinions on this. I feel like they do need to go. I feel like they need to be hit to a fair extent, seeing as they are cards that just promote degenerate advantage in the game and promote degeneracy, seeing as dangers, they're not broken inherently, but with other stuff, with stuff like Nessie and Jackalope, they do become very powerful, as we've seen currently with like Thunder Danger, Dark World, FTK, and Orcus Danger. But guys, that's just my personal thoughts and opinions, as I said. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Tell me if you agree with me. Tell me if you don't agree with me. Tell me if you think I'm talking shit or that I'm just a salty player because I've apparently lost to Danger, Orcus, or Danger Thunder Dragon. I haven't. I've lost in time, sure, but I haven't. But yeah, tell me all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. As I said, if you liked the video, don't forget to press the like button to show that you want to see more Konami Fix the Ban List on my channel. And if you want to be notified of any videos or subscribe to my channel to get subscriptions in your notification box, don't forget to press the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified of any future videos and notified of streams that I do at 8 PM UK time on Thursday afternoons. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. This has been the video, and yeah, dangers do need to be hit to an extent, and I know this is dangerous, but they do need to go. But guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Robot1 signing out. Later, guys. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and check out the links in the description for the previous video, and the link to my Facebook page where you can see previous videos that I've posted there, and any other information that I may have posted there. I hope to see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.